something else I noticed when watching the film was the sheer strength of Jyoti's parents. There was a part where her father talked about how he taught her how to walk and then he had to burn her body. Being Indian, I know it's every Indian parent's dream that their child is going to burn their body and not the other way around.
That's right.
Where do you think they derive their strength from? Where do you derive your strength from? After going through so much, how do you muster the courage to keep going?
I think from the point of view of where they derive their strength from, it's 100%, it was from Jyoti. She was an extraordinary young woman. And I wish, my deep regret about the film, one of the deep regrets, a filmmaker always has deep regrets,
Course, yeah.
but one of them was that I was not able to put on that film her best friend Aditi's statement.
Yeah.
Her father and brother persuaded her not to come on film because, even though she was her best friend, they didn't want her associated with a rape victim. Isn't that horrific? Isn't that just vile?
Yeah.
But what she had
yeah.
to say about Jyoti cracked my heart in two, because that told us everything we needed to know about who Jyoti was, what we've lost. Because it's not enough to just think of her as Nirbhaya, as a statistic on a heap of statistics. She would have done so many extraordinary things for India. You know, this dream of building a hospital, I know she would have built it because everything I heard about her from, you know, not just her parents, obviously, but her best friend, that testimony was just extraordinary, and I wasn't allowed to put in the film. Anyway, they derived their strength from her. It was her strength that infused itself in them and enabled them to say, I don't care what my brother's saying, that I'm mad to sell this piece of land to educate a girl, I'm doing it. Where do I derive my strength from? Absolute certainty. I am absolutely clear. I know I'm right about this. I know that we have been utterly negligent and irresponsible and continue to be in just talking about this without taking action. You know, look at the Convention on the Rights of the Child from 1924. Look at the Human Rights Declaration. They are worthless if we don't put them into action. Boys of 9 now are getting addicted to pornography.
True.
What are we doing about that?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the day that was almost the worst day for me was when I saw that Modi had lifted the ban on the pornography sites that he had previously banned. Well, I then watched, while my film was banned, Modi lift the ban on those sites because the men in India were screaming, free speech, you can't ban our pornography sites, what about free speech and democracy? And the film that I'd made, this plea for, you know, tolerance and love and ending violence against women, still banned. It's actually shameful. That ban should be lifted now. It's ridiculous.
Right. Very true. Leslee, thank you so much for taking out the time. Really appreciate talking to you, and I think this is going to be inspiring for many viewers.
And thank you also for your beautiful insights. You've said some really wonderful things that have touched me, so thank you.
Oh, thank you.
For
thank
that
you so much.
also.
Thank you.